Hello and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be completely on car stuff. Actually, it's not going to be on car stuff at all. It's just going to be in relation to what I am filming on right now, which is a new setup to you guys. I've been using it for a little bit now, but I did promise to give you a little tour of what I'm using and a little bit of background as to why. So right now you are experiencing the Shifted Perspective YouTube channel on a Canon 70D. I have paired that with a Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. Yes, you heard that right. It is a very expensive mic. I love it. I know there's other ones that are like really cheap, but I wanted to go all out and really understand if I'd really like a setup like this. So far, it's pretty good, and I think you guys are noticing sound, which I think is huge. I don't think people realize how big of a difference sound makes. Not just video, but if you're not engaged and can't hear people, then you just generally tune out naturally. Regarding the lens, right now I have the stock 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens. This is the basic lens that would normally come with this camera. I wanted to start the video off with this lens because I do have a few different options here. I'm going to flip to my other option, which is much more fun. Whoa, what a difference. This actually looks like a GoPro almost. This is the Canon 10 to 18 millimeter super wide angle. If you couldn't tell, I'm actually sitting in the same place as I was with the other camera. This is the stock lens. This is exactly what it looks like. I did get a little lens hood as well, just for like sun, and if I'm in the car or whatever, I just figured it'd be nice. It was like $8, so I figured I'd try the little lens hood. If you know anything about filming and photography, which I really only know kind of just like on the go stuff, I'm like, okay, this looks good. I did a little research. It's time to get it. This is an 18 to 55. So the furthest out you can go is 18, where this one is 10 to 18. So if I go all the way in to 18, it's a similar look as the furthest away setting on this one, if you kind of get that, where I can be the same distance and show a lot more of like the M3, for example. So this is really good for in the car, or if I'm holding the camera, like I'm holding the camera right now, like my arm is touching it, and you don't have like my face looking like it's super close. It does give it kind of a goofy look in a way. It's a little more fun in my mind, so it's good for like vlogs and kind of you know, impromptu type of videos and stuff like that. I had this lens but I was in the 1M, so my friend Chad, he didn't really have to worry about pointing the camera because it captures everything. So I really do like this lens, but I will say it's probably not the best all-around lens, because if I want to do, you know, slow-mo and stuff, I feel like it would look kind of silly on such a wide angle. And we're going to stick with this super wide angle lens. I have, courtesy of Marissa, thank you very much for giving this to me. She gave this to me. This is the nicest lens I own, and this is good for picture taking. This is actually a Sigma lens. This is the 17 to 70. Let's see if it'll focus. Put it in front of my face. So this is a 17 to 70 Sigma lens. Super nice. This does not have image stabilization, so it's not going to be great for videos. I haven't really tried it on any videos yet, but it is good for pictures. So when I'm trying to take really nice pictures, which I am learning, finally, I will be using this one a lot of the time, just because it's like super heavy, super nice, and a really good picture taking lens. And lastly, I'm going to take you down here. Don't mind this. This is actually a panel from an Ariel Atom. I did a little brief paint correction. I'll put in a little video of it. I didn't do a full video on it. Sometimes, if you guys are interested, sometimes I just like to kind of get away and just do my own thing. So my friend Chad actually has an Ariel Atom, and he's like, can you do anything with this panel? And I'm like, oh, definitely. So I did like decontamination, full polishing and stuff like that. So if you guys really would be interested in kind of like little one-off projects, let me know. But sometimes I just err on the side of just kind of doing my own thing and kind of knocking it out. So let me know in the comments. But I did want to show you, I'm gonna point the camera down here. A few little other items that are in my bag. This is a little stand that I like because it's really solid. This is a, what the heck is this? Manfrotto, I forgot, I'm sorry. You just press in this button and you can pivot it. It's really simple. Currently I have the little Joby one that like everyone has, like Casey Neistat. It's attached to the camera right now. But this is nice because the camera's really heavy, and if I need like a solid place, this is much more reliable. I'm more confident the camera won't fall over. This is a Gecko dual mount, which is a necessity for big cameras. And then this is the Gecko single. So this is good for maybe a GoPro. You could get away with this camera, but it ends up wiggling. Even this one wiggles a little bit, so just be mindful of that. I have a GoPro Hero 4, which is not the best quality, but for those little action shots, it's fine. And I also have a GoPro mount. And this is another little GoPro positioning thing, which is pricey, but really nice because you can literally tailor it any way you want. And then I just have a basic camera bag, and I have lots of extra batteries and things like that, because this thing, you know, goes through batteries. Every camera seems to like eat up batteries, so I have like 2 or 3 extra batteries, and I think that's pretty much it for my setup. I'm pretty minimalistic. All right, guys, so that is gonna do it. What do you think of my setup? I didn't really show you the camera, but it's a 70D, just like every other 70D. It is a big setup. It is a big commitment to carry this thing around, but it is really nice. Like the audio is really good, the focus is really good. Now that I got the hang of it, it's starting to, you know, show its value, and it wasn't super expensive. I think for the body alone, I just bought the body alone off of eBay, and I think it was like 400 bucks. I had like a little eBay coupon and stuff, and the mic was like 300 or 200 or something. It was like almost as expensive as the camera. So all in, you know, I don't have a ton of money invested, but you know, I would like to get like a little gimbal and stuff, but then it's a slippery slope. So I will get to those eventually, but I want to just show you guys what's going on. I don't want the gear to get in the way of being able to show you like whatever I happen to be doing, or if I do like a nice video, or even just slow-mo shots and stuff like that. So, all right, so with that said, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. Definitely comment below if you have any suggestions or questions or anything that I guess maybe I didn't mention. I try to keep it pretty simple. I wanted to go with a legit DSLR this time around, so we'll see how long that lasts. I was rocking a Canon G7X before, if I didn't mention that. So definitely comment below, like the video if this was informative to you, and I will see you guys next time.